This video is about using AI on YouTube. Before I say any opinions about AI or whether it's good or bad or whatever, let's just go over what I mean. AI can mean a lot of different things. I'm specifically speaking about generative AI, anything that is used to create images, text out of the ether, right? When really it's trained on other existing images. There is a rollout from YouTube to promote creators to use AI in the studio to make their content more appealing to viewers. Lots of social media generally is trying to get users to get on the AI bandwagon and normalize its use generally. We recently saw Instagram try to roll out an AI use to steal the people's profiles. You can find no shortage of controversy around AI. There's moral conversations about it, creativity conversations about it, energy, future of science, there's so many. So I'm not making this video to be on a high horse and determine whether it is okay or not okay. That's a whole other conversation, and I'm not interested in that one for this video. I am making this video to make one very specific point, and that is when I'm scrolling on my YouTube feed and I see a thumbnail and it is clearly made using AI, I do not watch it, I do not click it, I click the three little buttons on the side of the video, and I click do not recommend channel. And that's it. Don't get one guide, I'm one guy. If you are using this technology to create your thumbnails or any part of your work or whatever the case may be, maybe you only care about optimization and stats. Like, who cares if me personally don't like it? What if it works fine anyway? What if it's still effective? When you hear the loud voices that are angry about it, well, that doesn't affect you or whatever the case. I would advise you to consider reading the room and weighing your options here, because it is very obvious to people who are familiar with generative AI when you've used AI. Yes, there are some people who have trouble telling the difference. Yes, AI is getting better and it's harder to notice differences in certain areas. But as it stands right now, I can very easily tell when a thumbnail is made with generative AI and when I click, don't recommend channel anymore. Generative AI, when it is used in thumbnails, the reason I don't click on it, besides any personal feelings about AI, it does not give me confidence. It is a bad omen when trying to enter the video, right? It means that you were willing to shortcut your way to create the advertisement for your content. So from that point, why should I trust that the actual inside of the video that I'm supposed to click on is going to be interesting or valuable of any kind? There is no shortage of content on the internet for me to watch and engage with. So I just don't believe it's worth my time. I'd rather spend my time on something that looks more heartfelt and passionate, etc. There is an argument and conversation to be had that is relevant to this aspect of AI, which is creative integrity and human spirit versus optimization and time saving. These are two different camps. I don't think they necessarily need to be mutually exclusive, but I think that the appeal and draw of using AI in those situations is going to stem from wanting to save time, right? And to not have to worry about certain things, or maybe you just like the magic of not having the skill to make something and it being able to be there anyway and appear for you. But the connection point and the whole reason that YouTube is interesting to people in the first place is it's regular people kind of sitting down and making stuff and sharing it with other people, at least for a lot of people. I know there's lots of reasons to engage on YouTube, no shortage of communities, but that's like a really big part of it. So if you're not engaging with that anymore and you're lessening the amount of that in the content, then it's less interesting to then hop on board with that. None of this is to persuade a person who is already using AI to stop using it. I'm not trying to persuade you. This is more of a PSA that if you are doing that, I'm opting out, and I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. So you are limiting your audience and your potential scope of people who are going to see your stuff if you are choosing to do that. I want no part of it. I just don't. There might be other things AI can do that are useful to humanity that aren't just greedy billionaire corporations trying to siphon every little thing they can out of people, trying to make the internet full of bots, talking to there's whole other conversations about it that you could have. But in this particular neck of the woods, when it comes to creating, no, don't want any part of it. I'm out of it. And if you really want to test this, then check the comments on this video, because if people are watching this and they agree with me, they probably have piped up. I encourage you, if you have an opinion on this, to in the comments in this video, say, do you do the same thing? When you notice that a thumbnail has AI in it, do you click do not recommend channel? Do you just ignore the video? Like, what do you do? To those who are super interested in AI thumbnails and that intrigues you, I'm also open to that. I'm not just trying to get people to agree with me. This is sort of like a, reading the room, checking the temperature type thing. If there are people who are really down with AI and enjoying it on a creative place, I am also interested in hearing, if that exists, but I just don't care. I'm just not interested in seeing it.
Jason, why do we have a question? What's up?
What are your thoughts on AI thumbnails?
Fuck no.
I think AI thumbnails will be rejected by the viewers. And so what is your goal? To get people to watch your videos or not watch your videos?
Watch your videos.
Okay, so you can use AI thumbnails if you want to save money and get no viewers, but that's up to you.